Her name's Gina O'Shea. She's probably one of the reasons I still do it today, because I know she would have been possibly around about my age when she was playing with an entire squad of 15-year-old girls. And I'd have to say she's probably one of my inspirations personally, because it's the reason I keep doing it. I figure, heck, if Gina could do it with all of those young girls, I can probably manage another season.
Zoe McBeacon. I went to the same primary school as her and the same athletics club. Just growing up with her and seeing her strive to be in the Wellington Phoenix has been really good. I feel like I'm following in her footsteps. She's had many setbacks and lots of challenges to overcome to get to the Wellington Phoenix and making her all her New Zealand teams. So I feel like I really look up to her as a person.
Sophie Pascoe. Pascoe, she grew up obviously with a lot of challenges with that arm disability. She's overcome those, become a champion swimmer, which is a huge role model for other girls and women across New Zealand.
My daughter, who really inspires me, because she not only plays in her age grade, but she's playing for the women's division right now, and she's just so passionate about football and her sport and what she wants to do.
Chris Wood's sister, Chelsea Alexander, has been a part of our club for the last, it must be 4 or 5 years, and so to learn off someone of her calibre has been really quite inspiring for the club and the younger girls coming through. But as someone on her team, I've really enjoyed learning from her. She just brings a whole other level to the game, which has definitely lifted the calibre of the team, I think.
Is she banging a few goals? Or?
Yes, yeah. Yes.
It would have to be Maya Jackman. Definitely inspiring from a tiny little town that Kerikeri was back in the 80s to get to that level.
For me, I'd say my mum. I think her work ethic and sacrifice she's made for my partner is something that I really appreciate and something that I treasure a lot and that I want to take into the world, and her loving care that she also gives to me and the example she set as a mana Wāhine is something that I want to take into my life and to carry on through my journey, so I'd say my mum.
I would have to say it's Tinks Pottinger. The horse she was riding, she actually rode on the farm and then managed to train it herself and the horse and get herself to the Olympics. Because sport isn't about money, it's about the effort you put in.
It would be my mum. Everything she does is with kindness, with passion and with strength, and that's how I try to be in my life.
Talking to people, I didn't know too much about women's football when I first came up to Kerikeri. There's 2 people in particular that have inspired women's football up this way, and so in turn that sort of led me to be inspired to look at women's football and see what we can do to grow the game. That would be Hannah Wilkinson, who's a whangarei girl, and also Maya Jackman, who's from up this way. She was a Kerikeri High School girl. She's had a huge influence. Both of them have had a big influence on players up this way, and by default had a big influence on what I've done for girls and women's football up this way as well.
Actually, my daughter. When she was born, I became a mother, but I became a completely different person because I want to set an example for my daughter. She is my inspiration.